Okay, my name is Hamann from the University of Cape Town Graduate School of Business. And my comment to the AfriSIF is, the great excitement that I feel for AfriSIF is that it can really be a force to shift the scales and to do something, something akin to the Aikido of investing, to exert relatively small pressure into the bigger system of how resources are allocated in a way that can make a big difference to the people and the environment in Africa. So the way that works and can work is because of these force fields in which we operate. So on the one, force fields generated by these paradoxes. And one of these is, on the one hand, Africa has got such a marvelous wealth of resources, natural resources. The world is increasingly going to come to us to look for these natural resources. But we've also got a very rapidly growing population, growing economy, growing incomes, and that's going to be an increasingly attractive market for the world's businesses coming to Africa. And the investment community is in that interstice between these tensions, and we can direct those forces. Also because we still have the largest amount of poor people in Africa that are looking for better livelihoods. Second tension is that on the one hand, we in Africa have contributed the least to greenhouse gas emissions. Despite that, we're going to have the greatest impact from climate change. And I think that's going to be a human tragedy for many Africans. But at the same time, also much of the world's attention is going to be on Africa. Much of the world's climate change-related funding is going to come to Africa. So again, there's going to be a need to direct the world's attention, some of the world's money, not enough by any means, but some of the world's money to thoughtful investments in Africa that are going to make a difference. And the third area basically is that currently we have a lot of investment coming to South Africa, but it's often the wrong kind of investment. It's resource-hungry investments, it's high-risk investment, it's adventurous investment that doesn't really want to be there for the long term. It's geopolitical forces that are trying to extract resources from the continent, not really build a long-term presence. And so again, I think AfriSIF is in a position to direct some of those forces into a much more benign, thoughtful and helpful and sustainable way. And so I have great hopes for AfriSIF, and I wish it all the best. And I know that there are a lot of people looking at AfriSIF. I've got a lot of MBA students, for instance, at the GSB who are really passionate and excited about this kind of development. I'm confident that you'll have lots of people that want to work in this kind of field, and hopefully we can also together as business school and together with the people, investors in AfriSIF, help build that capital, that human capital that will help you fulfill your purpose. Thanks.